Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and one of the things that bothers me the most in this industry is the fact that all of the marketing and all of the hype has made people think that they need more complexity and more products than they actually need to actually reach their goals at the fastest rate possible. And this applies whether you're natural, whether you're mildly enhanced, heavily enhanced, whatever it is. This whole industry has made people think that they need more complex diets and more complex supplementation than they actually need to even create an ideal environment. And it's always marketing all these new products. And like I did in the last video, some people didn't understand my points about the protein pancakes and protein biscuits and protein cheesecakes. My point was rather that these things only exist because of marketing. It's these companies saying, oh, we need to find more ways for people to put protein powder into things so we can sell more protein powders. Guys, there's nothing wrong with just eating whole foods. There's nothing wrong with it. You don't have to make these things. They don't even really help with diet adherence that much. People are like, well, it helps with diet adherence to do these things. No, the protein helps with diet adherence. You could just eat another protein source on the side and get the exact same effect without having to try to come up with a recipe that's going to cost you more to make, that's going to have a higher margin of error, and honestly doesn't taste as good as just normal home-cooked stuff. Even the pre-made mixes of these things cost more than for you to just make some regular pancakes and drink a protein shake or eat some Greek yogurt with it on the side. If you go look at the price tag on these protein pancake mixes, so if they're making them for you, instead of you trying to figure out these recipes and do these things yourselves, you're just spending more money. Training doesn't need to be as complex as people make it out to be. You don't need the newest 5-day-a-week, daily undulating periodization fat program to make fantastic gains. Basic free programs that have been out for many years, written by some of the best coaches out there. There are tons of free programs. I put out free programs. You don't need complex programs unless you're trying to be the top 0.1% in the world in some sport. Those are the only people who generally need particularly complex programs, or people who are competing in multiple sports at the same time. If you're a marathon runner who power lifts and does competitive tennis at the same time, yeah, you probably need a complex program. No one else needs complex programming. You don't need complex dieting. You don't need reverse dieting. You don't need a lot of the products that people take to the gym outside of maybe squat shoes. Squat shoes do seem to have some benefits. You don't need all of these expensive wraps. You don't need all of these expensive straps. You don't need all of the things that people are selling you. Oftentimes these things are crutches. In one way or another, they're not even actually really helping you make gains. You don't even need your pre-workout. In fact, that's a whole nother topic I'm going to talk about later, a pre-workout addiction and how pre-workouts may not actually help you make a single gain at all. Guys, fitness and reaching your goals just isn't that complicated. It's been marketed to be, but it really isn't. And maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot with this because it's going to be harder for people to make videos, myself included, about various nutrition and fitness topics without just repeating the same things over and over again, because the truth is, none of it is that complicated, guys. It really isn't. Basic nutrition principles, good foods, basic training, hard work, consistency, and time. That's really all there is to it. All right, guys, well, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.